day 355. So it's been a little while. I will just kind of recap what's happened. I went on my ski trip. I was wholeheartedly planning on coming back and starting fasting the Wednesday that I get back. I ended up going, and then Thursday was normal. We did, grocery run, chili, etc. Friday was normal, went skiing, had lunch with my mom and Elizabeth, and then I did leave out early on that day, just because I hadn't done this like a full day of skiing every day, and I just wasn't feeling up for it. Saturday, same thing. I kind of did a half day of skiing, went out, and then did a run or two in the afternoon. I should also mention that it was pretty much white out both days. Actually, Saturday morning was good. I like Saturday morning. Sunday morning. No, Saturday morning. I like Saturday morning. It was definitely better skiing. It was white out on Friday, which is why I went in early. Saturday, it started snowing about halfway through the day, and so I was just like, I'm done. I like pristine, just been groomed. And don't get me wrong, we got some amazing powder. I mean, to the point where Friday I was knee deep in it, but the last time I fell in knee deep powder, and I ended up falling twice on this trip. So, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it's like I'm not great with powder. I'm great with groomed and speed. So, Saturday I stayed out a little bit longer. Came in Sunday. I was starting to not feel very well. I just felt like kind of a tickle of something happening in my throat, and so my brother was sick. So I was hoping I wasn't catching what he had and just feeling dry. So I took a nap in the morning, and then we did snowmobiling in the afternoon. Monday, I knew I was going downhill, but I went with it anyways, and I went out and did about a half day. The morning was not great. It was this weird, like, half of the run was nice and not very snowy, and the other half of the run was white out. So, of a day. And then Tuesday, I went completely downhill and was sick. And so I ended up deciding on Tuesday that I would need, at the very least, like tea and honey, because that's probably the one thing that got me through being sick. But just general food and liquids, because I was extremely dehydrated throughout the whole process. So I was sick Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I started to get better. Sunday, yesterday, I started feeling more like myself. So, and then today, I've been perfectly fine. So, it took about a week of being sick, and I didn't take any medication beyond Day and NyQuil, and beyond like Advil and other things that I would normally take for skiing, and or other things that you can get in Colorado, and of course alcohol that I had while on the ski trip. But when I came back, I made the decision that I would go all the way through Sunday, and then get back to kind of a healthier state. And so I've now eaten 2.5 weeks, I guess. I'm now I'm back to a decent equilibrium. So I'm going to start doing my fasting rounds again, and I'm going to start up the activity level again, where I do the Wednesday through Sunday is active, but the first 2 days of fasting aren't. And then I eat for a week, and I'm active during that week, and then start the cycle again. The crazy thing is, I'm only gonna have that cycle for what was I saying? I have 5 rounds right now between now and Asia. My goal is to get to 180 before I go to Asia, which will be beginning of April. So we'll see how all this goes.